Oh, chat, hello. I'm sorry I didn't go live yesterday. I was really busy. Okay, I had shit to do. And honestly, I wanted to give you a term at the end of last stream, the E-Man 7 one. I'm sorry for what I did. I wanted to give you a term. Okay, that's cool, but like, brother, it ain't funny. And I wouldn't have taken the term either way. That being said, hello chat, how are we doing? Hello SP4 Bacon, hello Ice Lord, hello Chris Hack, was good, hello Lunamatic, hello Rated, hello Brain and Jar, hello Lace Holic, hello it's Abdo, hello Aaron, yeah. Oh, sorry, I fucked your name up, that's horrific. Hello Anidja, hello Jayhawk, hello Avery, how are we doing? And they told me to do it, and I can't look bad in front of the HUD, if you know, you know. Nope, you're just an asshole. Right, moving on. What do we got? I need to get that. So, chat, hi. So, I'm being extorted by my minions, basically. These motherfuckers here cost me about... Did you delete the profile? Yes. So, these motherfuckers here... I didn't join for a few days and bro's got a new hairstyle. Surely it hasn't been... Surely I haven't had it for a month, right? No, the profile's gone. These guys here, they cost me like 340 million coins every 16 days. And, they run out. No, they ran out. They ran out. Alright, we'll see you, Wormy. Yeah, they ran out. It's not great. It's not great. I don't have the money right now to be able to afford that. I don't have the coins to be able to actually refuel them. How much profit they make? They lose me about 200 million coins a month. Ish, I think. Yeah, I think they lose me about 200. No, they lose me about 400 mil a month, I'd say. These guys, I don't pet level with them, so they don't make profit. Why do you have them? Because they are the best combat XP minion in the entire game. By quite a long shot. Right, that being said, where is it? He gave up on the clean 100? I did. Throw on a G-Drag. Yeah, I would do that, except that's less XP, so, no, not elephant. Why do you not level up pets, then? Because leveling up pets means less XP. Greg in XP share, please. But I have other things in XP share. I'm dealing with other stuff at the moment. I'll put a Greg in there one day. But I mean, I ain't that bothered. At least tell me you have XP share. Nope. I do not. Look, I don't care about making money from them, okay? I don't care. I don't play this profile that often. I make enough money from farming. Well, I haven't actually foot farmed that much recently, but I usually make enough money from foot farming whilst editing to keep them fueled. I literally don't give two fucks about how much money I have on this profile. I don't care that much. It's a profile that I'm mostly finished with. Nice title? What do you mean? Did I not change it? Oh, yeah, it just says what now? I just don't really care. My end says finale. Oh, alright. But like, I mean, it ain't that deep. Started a new profile yesterday. Hey, let's go. I mean, what? There really isn't much left on this profile. The only reason I haven't deleted it is because I can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. Literally the only reason I haven't deleted this profile is because I just can't bring myself to delete it. Open up my game and one of my mods is making nothing but people NPC stuff load. I can't see blocks or anything. Do you know what it is? I do not, I'm afraid. Give it to me then. No. No, if I was to get rid of the profile, yes, I would give it to someone. But I can't bring myself to do that. You see, I can't bring myself to get rid of this profile in any way, shape, or form. Racist? You can say nothing about that. You have no rights. You have no right to say that. Like, I just... Bro, I just do not have... I do not have the balls to do it, basically. Is pretty much the long and short of it. I just don't have the balls to do it. I was forced to do it, you were not. What is name in cube? It gets your name on a sign in the, around the minions. Is that your first profile? No, this isn't my first profile, but it's a profile that has a lot of very high leaderboards. Like, for example, combat... Yes, I was. No, you were not. For example, is brother already back to doing Blaze? I need the money, man. For example, like, number 9th combat, top 10 Blaze, all that sort of thing. It's got a little bit of sentimental value in that sense, and I don't really want to lose that. You're not number 1 Blaze? No, not even close. I'm not even half of number 1 Blaze. My friend, you forget that I was banned during Aura. Like, you've got to remember that I was banned during Aura, right? I wasn't able to play during the period of time where people could gain the absolute most XP. Oh, I'm dying. Why were you banned? Because hypixel Watchdog thought that I was IRL trading. For fun, I guess. God, I hate having the... Hold on. There we go, problem solved. This is going to be a long boss. Look up Love Rays? Yeah, I know. Are they number 1 or 2? I don't remember, man. I know that the top 3 is basically all just the same amount of XP. Like what? Worthy, Floating Sand, and Rays are all basically... yeah, they're all basically the same. XP. I don't know whether any of them even do Blaze anymore. Back to Blaze, I need the money. I don't know whether I don't know whether those guys even still do. Okay, that's good. I don't know whether any of those guys even still do Blaze anymore. Are you? Oh, for fuck's sake! Nah. Surely, how is that what I'm known for? How of all things is that what I'm known for? What the fuck? Did I not get my rag off? I did. So, okay, so why do I do no damage then? If I was to give ourselves a chance to die? Dude, I have less survivability than most people. I just do, I technically have a lot... 1 minute. Let me put this on. I only have 119 true defense. I have a lot less survivability than most people. I just basically out DPS the boss. If I'm too slow, the boss kills me. As long as I go quick enough, then the boss dies. Can you tell what gear is required for Blaze? Like, have Tactics 5 or Legion? If you want to make money, have Tactics 5. Why am I melee spawning? Holy shit, bro! I've been doing early game stuff too long. We ain't even mage spawning anymore. Also, the damage might be a little cooked. I should probably fix some things. Magic Find revamp? Okay, but Habanero Tactics is still more damage than Legion. And how fast do you think the Magic Find revamp's coming out? How close do you think to release we are? Out of interest. Okay, something in my damage is horrifically cooked. But, you know, it's fine. End April? Nah. 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 We're not that close. I would say 2 months at minimum. I would say 2 months bare minimum. Crimson is good for E-Man too. Yep, it works. April is technically 2 months. And what? You know April's after March, right? Like, you know April's after March. Make sure your tunings are correct. Yeah, they are. They're all crit damage. Why do I have so low health? You will have low health. What? Of course you're gonna have low health. You block them? That doesn't mean they can't join the same lobby as me. Just because they're blocked doesn't mean they can't join the same lobby. They can't party, but they can be in the same lobby. Unfortunately. Isn't that what ignore ad does? Not really. We can end up in the same lobbies, especially if they get warped in, for example. It's just got, you know, yeah, can't. Why are we back to Blaze? I need the money, man. I really need the money. I haven't been foot farming enough to pay for my minions. Will be in your future? There's a chance. There is a chance. I don't want to have to go back to nicking permanently. I don't want to have to do that. Rev minions don't pay for themselves. Not the way that I use them. I go for a pure combat XP method, so I don't level pets. I don't think they wouldn't even pay for them with XP share. They wouldn't even pay themselves off with XP share. Have you swapped off the Blaze 9 emblem? No, I've got it on. Why Blaze? I need money, darlings. I need money. The Rev minions are expensive. The Rev minions are expensive. They cost. They cost. They hurt my wallet. So here we are. Back to Blaze. You don't even need combat XP, though? Why not? Of course I need combat XP. You'd think investing in Diana setup is good for now. Not really. I'll be honest, no. I don't think Diana's not the money titan that it used to be, at least. I guess it's the fuel? Yeah. I have to buy the hypercatalyst. The hypercatalysts only last for. Why are you lying in the title? I'm not. The hypercatalysts only last for 16 days. Why would you need more XP? Well, leaderboard is a thing. Blaze isn't that good anymore. No, but it's still better than others. It's still better than Tarantula, though. It's better than my other options. Buy Book and Bazaar? Yeah, pretty much. And, like, as much as I like other Slayers, I ain't that bothered. I swear there's a pet, I think it's Blaze Rules. I can't remember. It's been a while, admittedly. It's been a while. We all know you don't have a babe. You know that's not the title, right? That's the go live notification. Also, that's not me that's not me. That's never. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Termites are back, let's go! You don't have a girlfriend, so why are you lying? I'm not gonna try and explain to you what Babe Wake Up, the Slayer guys live again means, because I don't think you would be capable of understanding. If you haven't... I said we. Us don't have a girlfriend, why are you lying? Some people do. Just because you're lonely doesn't mean everyone is. Hey, can I get a mini? Oh. Thanks. Alright. Sound. Hey, if you ask hard enough, you just get stuff. That's awesome. Do I just go and do revs, man? No. Unblock me, I'll stop. God, I want to call you slurs so bad. I really want to call you slurs. Yeah, I'm just gonna ban you from the Twitch for permanently. How do I do that? I'm just gonna fucking... Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Wait, for what? Huh? Wait, what? 55 mil per hour from transfer. Do you think I should invest more money in Tara? Or start investing into Blaze to make more money currently? Currently 1.4 bill purse. I mean, up to you. New lobby. I mean, it doesn't matter, Durance. I'll just keep swapping lobbies. It really doesn't matter, unfortunately. I'll just have to keep swapping. Give me a second. Let me turn that off. Why were you getting how are you getting 60-second E-Man tier 4 bosses? Raw talent. Lion Pet and a hell of a lot of buffs is the answer to your question. Lion Pet and a hell of a lot of buffs. Report for harassment. Yeah, that doesn't do shit. That doesn't do shit, I'm afraid. Hey man, I'm back. Can you unmute me? Nope, you're getting muted again. Right. God, this is why I just... I love streaming. I love streaming. Current virus, but the coins I get doesn't get consumed. It is only Diana. It's only Diana. 40 mil now. Oh my god, Blaze fella. Surely it's not like I've had to leave lobbies and have been getting griefed since I started streaming, right? Surely it's not like I've been getting griefed since starting the stream. No. Surely not. Did I get too far? Not you. I'm talking to people in the YouTube chat. Not you, dude. Don't worry. What equipment were you using? Nothing particularly special. Nothing, yeah, nothing special. Just what? David's cloak, molten necklace, molten bracelet, molten belt. He's grieving? No, just since the start of the stream. Just since the start of the stream. Not this is a bad lobby. Although I very highly doubt that it'll stop. I might have to just fully turn off chat and everything for a while. It's only working during Diana. That's how it's meant to work. It's only meant to work during Diana. For example, you know, the part that says on the helmet about the coins consumed thing, you gain 5x coin. Ah, okay, fuck's sake. Does it say on the helmet actually? It's only on mythological. But they are gain 5x coins by Griffin Burrows, but they are consumed by this. Yeah, it unfortunately doesn't work the same way as it used to. It is a shame. But Blaze is too hard for me. I mean, Tarantula doesn't take that long to get, Did Finn or Diana win? I mean... Oh, okay. Not this one. Tarantula's not a bad one to go for. Diana's winning? No way. You know what? I didn't see that coming. I actually didn't see that coming. I would have expected the Finnegan people to just go ahead and make sure Finnegan wins. I wouldn't have expected Diana to stand a chance. I mean, yeah, we do need a Diana. We absolutely need Diana. But I thought there'd be too many people who love Finnegan. Yo, Rice is good. How we doing? We love... no, don't say we. I did very much dislike Diana. I find Diana as one of the least enjoyable events. Do not include me in this we. You may include others. Do not include me. How long did it take you to get 1 bill consumed? Well, I just bought it off someone else, so I don't know. I bought it for like 3 point something billion coins before it was Diana only. What happened to your hair? Disappeared. Very good pet XP. That's actually, you know what, that's a fair point. Never mind. Doings has a good point. I'll accept the pet XP thing. That's fair. That's a fair point. I am willing to accept that. Are you Blad? Yes, sure. Why not? Surely, right? Surely. Sometimes being bold would just be easier, no? Can you open the No Frills HUD for me? Sometimes sometimes bold would just be easier. We'll fuck up the magic find rework? Oh, absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt. I have the utmost faith that they will fuck it up. We've relapsed? I need the money, man. I really need the money. Like, I am... My minions cost me way too much. And I haven't been able to... Well, not so much haven't been able to, just haven't been making that money. Got a new project coming? Or is it going to be Blaze for a little while? It's going to be... Possibly not Blaze, but... I'm gonna be on the main profile for a little bit, as I actually do have real life stuff that I need to get on with. And I don't want to start a new series midway through that. So, it might be main profile for another week. And then we'll move on to something else. Will you still do Slayer? Yeah, I mean, if the Slayer is fun, then yeah. That being said, I can't guarantee that I'll even still be on this main profile. But this is boring? I mean, that depends on your point of view. I personally really enjoy Slayer, so this is quite fun. And I need the money. Do E-Man tier 4 with no armor? No, I'm good actually. I'll pass. What is your drop time size set to? Good question. Not too sure. I'll check in a second. Do 1 tier 4 blind? No. No. No, never again. Never again. I have done that once. Never happening again. That was not an enjoyable experience. If you can't... I never said I couldn't do it. I said I don't want to do it. I just simply don't want to do Enderman Slayer right now. I frankly had enough of E-Man for a little while. The community will trash talk you. The community does trash talk me. What do you mean? Oh, bro thought that would be an act. Bro thought that would be that. Bro thought he had something. Bro thought he was onto something. Nah, bro, I get trash talked either way. I don't give a fuck anymore. That was good, Stardust. How we doing? When you gonna start guilds? Guild? I'm not. I don't particularly like guilds. What? Oh, there he is. Oh, the lobby's cooked. When code fire? Well, when I have 30,000 subscribers on YouTube and then have waited for a little while. As for guild, I don't really want a guild. To be completely honest with you. I don't really... I'm not a big fan of guilds. Prefer to go solo. What is happening at this moment? Oh, just someone trying to get me to do a tier 4 without armor. And their reasoning for why I should absolutely do it is because otherwise I'll get trash talked by the community. Which, oh no. Surely that doesn't happen anyway, right? Surely not. No. No, surely not. Did you remove VIP from channel points? I did. The list was getting quite full. You barely move when doing tier 4. Is that the key to not die? No, I just can't be bothered to move. Why would I move if I don't need to? The only time that you actually need to move in this boss is when there's fire pits and when there's a wither skeleton. Pigman, you want to stand still with, so because it'll just never hit you. This guy dies before he can hit me anyway. I don't need to move. Why would I do something if I don't need to? To look at my picture and only 2 people came when like 50 were online. I feel like that's a bit of a different thing, but does the spot still work? Learn to do it without the spot. Learn to do it without the spot. It'll be far better. That's the best advice I could give for Blaze is learn to do the boss without safe spotting. One, you keep healing for longer. You don't have to have long periods of time where you're taking damage without being able to hit the boss. And 2, they're just significantly faster. Like, floor boss isn't necessarily... You don't need an insanely high amount of damage to do the boss on the floor. It's practically the same thing as doing it in the safe spot. You just need to learn a couple of phases. Which aren't exactly that hard once you know them. Why am I melee spawning again? Bro, some habits are just hard to get out of, I guess. Some habits I just can't escape them. Need to walk the dogs? Alright. I'll see you. Enjoy your walk. Like your alcoholism. I am not an alcoholic, thank you. Why does every skyblock streamer I see use this pack/mod where their weapon is the size of a proton, swings every 5 years? I don't know, we just kind of like it. I guess. I'm too lazy to swap for mage. Honestly, fair. You didn't have to go up there now, did you? That's it. Why did he end up up there? I still can't decide whether I don't know. I find mage spawn easier than realistically it should be. Or not realistic it should be, but like I find it a lot easier to deal with than normal spawn, floor time. Do you want to come see my picture? I spent like 3 hours on it. Yeah, sure, why not? How are we? Hey, what's good, Epic? How doing? Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, what do you mean imagine being an alcoholic? Hold on a second. Hold on just a hot minute here. Fill my name on the wall or spend it on a song request. My guy. Channel points are entirely based on what you consider being worth it. And do you think it's worth it to spend the money on having your name on a sign? If yes, then yes. Otherwise, I don't know. Whether it's worth it or not is based on the person. Well, big guys, I got you. And I got a drink. For big guys? Look, spelling's hard, okay? Spelling's hard. Spelling's hard. Good lord, it's bright. Okay, what do we... There's a door. This is, Chat, why has he got the British flag? Why has he got the British flag? It's Sans. That's actually pretty cool. You know what? I'll give it. That's actually pretty cool. That's genuinely pretty cool. I'll give you that. That's pretty fucking cool. Bro's got the British flag. Less cool. But that's... Oh! That's pretty fucking cool, though. That is pretty damn cool. Right. I thought it was something else. Like what? I have nothing. Wait, I have stuff. Wait. Give me those. I need to sell these. I need the money. I need the money. I need the coin. Can you visit my garden? Why? For best item, the winner gets some coins or an item. No, because that's not allowed. Because that's not allowed by hypixel rules. So, no. If I could afford gems, then yes, but, keep the gas in? Fair enough. Hashtag Slayer, the bot's dead. I asked for it while you were hunting for E-Man 7. Okay, but why, though? Is my point. Can you stop killing all the bots? Did I forget to put hypixel skyblock in the title or something again? You can't visit because you didn't unlock to rate it? Oh, yeah, okay. No, it's in the title. Weird. Wonder why it doesn't work. What's your jump? Is it just the same? It is not. I need... Hey, okay. Just a quick, small, tiny ask. Tiny, oh, that's the wrong place. Just a small, tiny little ask, chat. Just a tiny little ask. Can we normalize putting the IGN if we're asking someone to visit? Can we normalize including the IGN? I see this is the pest farming, I see this is your pest farming location. That's a lot of cane. No, these are sunflowers. That's a lot of sunflowers. Ain't no way you need... That's a lot of cactus! Why do you have so much? Why so long? My dude! Why so much? Huh? Nah, for real though, why so big? Because I have all 11 space helmets. Okay, but that doesn't, why are the farms so enormous though? Like, it's not just the cactus, why is every farm giant? This is like 4x the amount that you need to be infinite on each of them. Why are they so huge? I'm so confused. These are enormous. I mean, these make more sense. But like those ones over there, they're giant. Why? Out of interest. Or is there just not really a particular reason? This is a this is a greenhouse of what the I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm so lost. I mean, I don't do enough on garden to know what's going on. You only have one greenhouse. Sir. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Sir, you only have one greenhouse. Do tier 4 blaze without armor. Also, don't really want to. But blaze is probably one of the easiest slayers to do without armor. Because it does true defense. True damage. Oh, I might have stolen someone's lobby. That's my bad. That's my bad. Check his cactus collection. Is it like 5 bill or something? You doing quick profile reviews? No. Do you read YouTube chat? No, I don't. Pretty much never, you know? I always ignore YouTube chat. Which realistically is probably for the best, but... Alt plus F4 to unlock a secret achievement on hypixel sky. Surely this is true, right? Surely this is true. Sad days, trust. Yeah, that's it. I'm never reading YouTube chat again. Never reading YouTube chat. I gotta stick to my promise. I gotta stick to my promise. I can't be doing that. Can't be reading chat now. Next so are you speedrunning F7 with no carries or party? No. No. We're sticking to Slayers for a little bit. We're sticking to Slayers for a little bit. With Blaze and put down Rev Minions, what happened to that? The Rev Minions cost me 300 million coins every 16 days. And I kind of haven't been making any money over the last 2 weeks. And I forgot to fuel them. So, here we are. I need the money. I need the money. That's why. I mean, well, realistic 300 mil is not too much. How much do they make per day? Well, I don't level pets, so... they lose me about 200 million coins every 16 days. Trust me, Squid, it's a good investment. It's a good investment. You've got to trust me here. I know it doesn't sound great. I know it doesn't sound great, but you've got to trust me. Actually, how much do they make per day? Let me see, because actually they might not. Yeah, no, they lose me money. They make 10 mil a day. They make 10 mil a day. They make 10 million coins in just raw rotten flesh daily. That's that ain't great. That ain't great. When dropping another diet, I'd probably never. If you don't read YouTube chat, then you lose subs and then no YouTube rank. So maybe you need to read YouTube chat. No. No, I think that's wrong, actually. Most of my subs come from videos, so... Technically, I don't need to do that. I saw your Helianthus. Are you going to put G7, P7? Have you looked at any of my other armor? Have you ever looked at any of the other armor sets that I have? More if you craft... Yeah, it's definitely more if I craft stuff with the flesh, but that's a lot of effort. Why'd you delete that profile? Because I would be cheating if I didn't. I would be breaking Hypixel's rules if I didn't delete the profile. They don't have... Exactly. Chair squats if possible. If not, just on floor. Of course that's possible. What in the revenue is possibly 300 mil? Well, I have to get 32 stacks of hypercatalysts. Which cost quite a lot of money, you know? And then they last me 16 days. So, yeah. Give me your juicy Blaze XP. If I could, I would. Isn't necessarily boosting. No, I know. I just delete the old profile just to stay safe. I prefer not to push it and hope that it doesn't count, and just hope that they don't see it as boosting. I would rather just delete a profile that I don't plan on playing on ever again. Which saves more profit, Spider or Blaze? That depends on how good your gear is. For me, Blaze. If you've got, like, you know, 45-second bosses, infinite spawn time, Spider, by far. How much magic find do you have? Well, we've got, like, 305 normally. Although, that's because I don't use my enrichments or my beacon for magic find. Did you delete the one that you did E-Man on? Yeah. I deleted the one that, I deleted the E-Man profile. Whenever I do challenge profiles, I transfer everything back to my main afterwards. Just to make sure that I don't get banned for boosting. And I kind of wanted the Terminator, and I kind of wanted the armor. And the, obviously I wanted the atom split. I collect atom splits, so obviously I wanted that. Isn't that what boosting is? Yes, but no. As long as the profile is initially, is technically, like, boosting is, it's kind of hard, but there's abusive trading and non-abusive trading. Non-abusive trading comes under, for example, if I have two profiles, one of which I play on, one of which I don't play on. So, for example, during the challenge profile, I didn't play my main profile. I didn't play on my main during the challenge profile. So, transferring everything from that profile to my main no longer counts as boosting, because I just didn't play my main profile. Right? You know? It's not boosting. It's boosting if I'm playing on both accounts and getting money from both accounts. But since I'm only playing on one account, that's not boosting. Since I'm only actually gaining stuff on one account, that's not boosting. That's just literally playing on a different account. In the same amount of time. Yeah, pretty much. Do tier 4 Blaze without daggers. Don't wanna. Can you tell the exact moment you switch tombs on the daggers? I mean, do you first use, then right-click, or switch weapon, or... don't know. If you're playing on both, that's multiple. You don't have to be playing on both. You just have to be gaining from both. Beyond, like, minions. I mean, you know, if I just left some minions running on one profile, that wouldn't really be counted as boosting. Either way, I delete the other profile to just ensure that I don't get banned. Still getting your own account stuff, or is the definition super whack? Okay, so, let me, this might be hard to understand. But, if I have two profiles, and I only play on one profile, and then I transfer the stuff from that profile to the profile that I haven't been playing on, that's still only playing on one profile. That's not boosting because I'm not gaining anything. I'm not gaining anything that I shouldn't be gaining. Boosting would be gaining stuff that I shouldn't be gaining from that. For example, having minions running on 4 accounts and trading everything into one account. Having multiple alts AFKing for rosewater flasks. Playing on multiple accounts on the same time and trading everything into one account. Before end of March, I'm gonna build a 5-bill Helianth set. Yeah, that ain't happening, so you're gonna be safe. Is server lagging? Maybe a little bit. I don't think massively, though, to be fair. I think it's about as usual. What are your thoughts on Brand New Day? On what? I've got a feeling that I'd recognize that, and I don't know what it is. You should build a gym in the room. No, I don't have that, I don't have the space for that, sir. MP, do you have a new account for reaching E-Man 7? I reached E-Man 7 and deleted the profile. Hello there. Take a break from my main for like 4 hours to get stuff on another profile. I can just give myself the main scot-free. Yeah, I mean, if you do it repeatedly over and over and over again, then you're gonna get flagged. Or like, if you go onto another profile, someone gives you a bunch of shit and you transfer it, you're gonna get flagged. Thank you, sir. In the case that you spend a decent amount of time playing... Oh, the trailer. I haven't watched it. In the case that, like, you know, as with me on my Enderman profile, you spend a decent amount of time on a separate profile, that isn't going to be counted as boosting. As I'm just not playing on my main profile. Watch on stream. I'll be 100% with you. I don't give a flying fuck about the movie. I'll be 100% with you, I just couldn't care less. Anyway. Hypixel's other rule on boosting is that, obviously, you know... Is this your Slayer account? This is my main account, yeah. Hypixel's thing on boosting is basically... Obviously, look, people are going to make new accounts. It's an RPG. People are gonna make new accounts. And people are gonna want to transfer that stuff between accounts. Because, you know, they might get bored of one account and want to give it to their main because they want to play on that main. They might be in a co-op and they want to leave the co-op and transfer said stuff elsewhere. Provided that the previous account is gone, it will not be boosting. I mean, there's obviously a few exceptions here and there. Obviously. As long as you just don't abuse it. You got a friend or something that's a middleman? I've got my co-op, the people on my co-op. Otherwise known as Taco. As that just makes it a little bit safer. And funnel the coins to one profile. I mean, if you did it repeatedly, then you'd get caught. I doubt you'd get caught for doing it once. But, I mean, why would you do that? Oh, macro on 10 accounts. Sorry, macro on 10 accounts. No, you'd get caught and banned instantly. You would absolutely get banned. I did not read the 10 accounts thing. Yeah, no, you would absolutely get banned. That's so weird. I mean, not really. I don't see how that's weird. You're not having you're not having items that you shouldn't have. If you're simply transferring items from one profile that you did play to a profile that you didn't play, or that you were taking a break from, you're not gaining stuff you shouldn't have. You earned all of the items that you had. You just earned them on a different profile. That's not boosting. How much damage do you deal with Vorpal to kill a tier 4? What, like maybe 250k? 300? Like, make a new account and transfer like 5 bill of items and weapons, would that be fine? No, that's boosting. What are you without it? Not a lot. Keyword is that, like, transferring from my new account to my old. That's different. Because they're items that you should... That's fine. They're fine for you to have. Making a brand new account and giving yourself billions of coins worth of items is stuff that you shouldn't have on that account. So that's boosting. That's stuff that you shouldn't have under any circumstance on that account. You want another series of Blaze 8? Okay, so you want 9 episodes of hunting and then 2 episodes of Blaze. Got it. The exact same thing that we just did. Except just with more hunting. Right. Look, the Blaze series will probably happen at some point. It just won't be next. Because I don't want to just do the exact same thing with a different Slayer at the end. You know? That, in my opinion, that's just not particularly fun. Or doesn't really make for great content. Just literally doing the exact same thing twice. How many ash do you have? Not a lot. Can I have a bunch to upgrade my minions? If you want to buy it. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm just going to give it to you for free. What? Am I a charity? I don't think I have that much anyway. Right now. I've obviously haven't been back on the main for very long. Yeah, I've only got 18k. I haven't been back on the main profile for long. How much of an increase was the atom split? Like, what? I want to say 400,000. But I mean, by the end of the series, I was hitting like 900k with only 18k. My guy, I pretty much didn't play the game yesterday because I was editing all day. I played the game. I pretty much I basically didn't do Blaze at all after I finished my new series. And I have been streaming doing Blaze for 34 minutes this time around. Like, yeah, no shit, I don't have very much ash. What? No shit, I don't have a lot of stuff. It would be weird if I did have lots of stuff. Oh, horrific, but I just used the cheese spot. Then stop using the cheese spot. The Guardian Slayer, if it's here. When Guardian Slayer comes out, yeah, probably. Guardian Slayer is interesting. My man, ban me. Gotcha, no worries. Next question. Yo, Iris, how are we doing? Thank you very much for the follow. W mods. I'm glad to know that I exist. Into Magic Find rework, likely? I doubt it. I mean, they might. Never making a dungeon series. I mean, there'll probably be dungeons included in series, but no, probably not. Probably not a dungeon-focused series. I really just hate dungeons. I do not like dungeons as a game, as a part of the game. So, no, probably not. It'd be a little out of character. What do you plan to do in new series? Not gonna say anything yet. I've got a few things that I'm trying to decide between them. I'm sorry, not gonna announce anything yet. Needs like 0 brain power. I mean, fair. But god damn, bro, we better get at least a couple of updates before the Magic Find rework. I'm just a little concerned that they're gonna put all their effort into the Magic Find rework and then we just don't get any updates for the next like 3 months. Why hate dungeon? Just not fun. I simply just don't find it enjoyable. You know damn well we won't. Yeah. Wrong one. BP6. There we go, that's better. Foraging Part 2 should be soon, no? Foraging Part 2 should have been a while ago. Time first, Habtac first, or 1600 MP first? 1600 MP first. There is the Harvesting Feast coming. So, yeah, I guess that exists. Does a man have a playlist for the most... I do. I actually don't have the command for it, though. I forgot to set up the command for this playlist. The Archery dice for 40 mil. Why would you... For 30 mil, sorry. Why would you want to overpay? When they're cheaper on AH. What's the last big content update? I'm pretty sure it was... Greenhouse, no? pretty sure it's greenhouse. Year of the bitch. Year of the bitch is not a content update. I'm sorry. Why is bro doing Blaze now? I need the money. I need the money. Diana V2 then, I guess. Foraging? Nah. Diana V2. Go read my lovely video idea. 1 second. Money for my minions. They cost a lot of money to keep fueled. $140 mil per hour money making method per day to a YouTube rank. There isn't enough. Yo, Maro, how we doing? Was good. Thank you for the follow. Greenhouse is such a funny little thing. Greenhouse is such a funny, goofy little thing. The admins certainly made a choice with Greenhouse. They certainly made a choice. They definitely made a choice. They made farming a little OP. Let's put it that way. They may have overtuned it a little bit. They may have overtuned the greenhouse a tiny little bit. Teeny tiny little bit. Is anything above Refrigerate 3 worth it? I mean, Refrigerate 5 is extremely good because you only ever put it on one piece, but not really. I just want to say I found your videos on YouTube the other day. Love the email. Hey, well, thank you. Probably should reply to you on in-game because I don't think you're in the stream. Proceeded to not nerf it until 3 months later. I mean, surely it's not just... Ever figured out what vote May you missed? I did not. Surely the greenhouse doesn't still make it ridiculously insane money, but it just isn't from, what'd you call it? Did you try Diaz yet? Yep. Surely the greenhouse doesn't just make an absurd amount of money. Right? Surely not. Surely it's just, surely they killed it, right? It does, kinda? No. The greenhouse, they killed it, no? They completely destroyed the greenhouse by removing the tier 1 mutation, or making the tier 1 mutations worse. It's basically dead, you know? Basically doesn't exist. It makes nothing. It makes absolutely no coins. Terrible part of the game now. Awful, just awful part of the game. Makes absolutely nothing. Don't even look into it or try. Back to Blaze, I need the money. The dude who had the max garden, how long did that take you to... Oh. Let me actually... I realized I gotta get 10-star Aurora Helm for RCM spawn in Blaze, so... In 640 mil? Yeah. It's gonna take so long to get my Sawdust now? Oh, yeah, I know. The Sawdust thing really sucks. The Sawdust nerf really sucks. But yeah, I find it amusing. Now they did, but if you max it on day 1, you make billion by scamming rich people using Bazaar Offer. Hey, so I guess that you didn't hear the sarcasm, but should I be upgrading my MP even though recoms are 10 mil per? They don't really go much less than 10 mil per. What shaders do you use? Rethinking voxels. How do people have like 1 billion Sawdust? Because you could get a lot, up until recently, you could get a lot of it from doing greenhouse stuff. Which you can't do anymore. But you could get an absurd amount of greenhouse, of Sawdust. I don't think it's a bad thing, really. I think being able to get your Sawdust that quickly was, kind of fine. Crimson, you swapped to level up pet or just to get Greg? What? I swapped to Crimson because otherwise I deal no melee damage. So what's Sky saying you don't have autos? I don't know, man. We don't saw your video on my feed and it made me come back to Skyblock. Hey, well, welcome back to the game. How you finding it? You forget to set up Professor's Relic on swap on Skelly Kill? No? No, it's on there. Don't worry, it's on there. It's just because I don't have any of my beacon or my enrichments on Magic Find. It's on there. I can't bother to drink Gyre every hour. Can't bother to drink bottles of Gyre, so I just keep it all on intelligence. And the funny thing with Blaze is that the Magic Find just doesn't fucking matter that much. An extra 40 Magic Find wouldn't really make me any more money. But you know what would make me more money? Faster spawn times. What is the mod that turns off particles? Because it's kind of a problem, especially on Rift. I mean, what? I'm pretty sure it's just in settings, no? Pretty sure it'd just be in settings. Sodium extras, yeah. Which is in settings. No Frill's got a really good option for that, no render. Yeah, no, actually that's a good point. What pack are you using? I'm using a mixture of a bunch of different Lushi packs, which is downloadable from my Discord. I got them all shoved together. And honestly, it looks alright. It doesn't look terrible. Oh god, chat, I'm back to stream rates again. 1.10 and 1.11 texture packs are basically the same thing. Did you end up updating the file on Discord? It was an outdated... Oh, maybe... I mean, it might still be outdated. I might have forgotten to update that part, but it works. He's still making about 100 mil an hour. Well, I've done 54 bosses, so I don't know. Come back when I've done, like, 500. Which, admittedly, won't happen in this stream. But, I don't know. Like, during streams? Hell no. During streams, I'm not even close. Hell no. Should bring a big difference to the fight. Nope. I'm good, actually. You know what? Fuck it. I'll put it on. You know what? Fine. 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 Surely it's good, right? Surely it's good. Surely Knockback 2 is good, right, chat? Surely this is a good choice. It literally does nothing. I mean, what? To be fair, it might do something in with the mini bosses, but yo, what's good, Don? How we doing? ZJ2 is talking really bad about you on stream. Okay, that's nice. Does your dagger don't have loot in 5? Not my Pyro Chaos. My Death Ripper does, because I actually spawn with my Death Ripper, or well, I kill mini bosses with it. But not the Pyro Chaos. Why no AOTV? Aren't you tired of having 4 swords? Because I have my AOTV. I left it on my ult and I can't bother to get it back. Who is ZJ2? YouTuber, 15k subs-ish, I think. Somewhere around there. Used to do mining content, now doesn't anymore. Well, I can safely say that Knockback 2 isn't very good on daggers. I can safely confirm that it's not very good. Also, if you think I'm tired of having 4 swords in my hotbar, you should have seen back in the old days with back in the old days with double demons. I used to have 5 different swords in my hotbar. It was either 5 or 6 different swords. Actually, no, technically not different, because I had 3 daggers, 1 rag axe, 1 AOTE. So yeah, I think it was 6. I think it was 6 swords. What do you say your average boss time is? No idea. 27, 20, okay. Yeah, like 27 seconds. I don't particularly sweat the boss. I don't particularly try and click fast or do anything. Obviously you can also tell that I don't use toxic arrow or twilight arrow poison or anything. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to actually put that much effort in. No. I don't think Haptax is bugged, no? I don't think it is. I think it's fine. What is problem? I swear to God, if they say the magic fine and they just don't have the gummy on, I might have to laugh. When you're doing hard tier, sorry? Why would I... What? Yeah, sure. Eight FBA. What? Yeah, that's a good command. /warp visit. /warp visit is a brilliant command. We gotta love that. My brother has a production line. My dude. My guy, you have made a production line. Brother, that's something. Kudra profile next? Nah, Trusted's doing that right now. Yeah, Trusty is doing that right now. Where's Blessed? Bloop. Well, you have a cube. This guy has a Q. It's amazing. I love his Q. It's awesome. Look at it. Look at it. It's great, no? Bro's got a line. They're such diligent little workers. Look at them all. That guy's facing the wrong direction. You're getting nuked. Thank you. Imagine not manually mining the redstone. Okay. Alright, we don't need to talk about manually mining the redstone. Wait. Speaking of mining, I need to do a mining stream soon. Because I'm missing the talisman. I'm missing the, I haven't finished my milestones. So I need to do the mining, I need to do the mining stuff. I haven't finished my skeleton or... No, I haven't finished my umber or tungsten keys yet. God fucking damn it, I actually need so much money. I actually need so much money. That's mine 200 mil for 1 mil bank. That's... could be worse. It's not too bad. Oh, I might die. No, we good. No, we good. If you need 100 of tungsten umber, it's like 600 mil. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. Like, it's not an insane amount of money. And since I'm not starting an actual new series for a little while, to be fair, I probably won't do much more Blaze on stream. I'll probably do something different and just, like, you know, do these dudes off stream. I need to start work on the E-Man guide as well now. Now that series is over, I need to start work on that. That'll be, that's gonna be a long boy. That's part of the reason I actually even did the E-Man speedrun in the first place. Because, good lord, I do not understand early game E-Man even slightly. Vamp stream when? Haha! No. Yeah, what, revs probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I could definitely get my 50 million XP finished pretty quickly. Class average 50 when? No. I don't want to do that. That doesn't seem very fun to me. I don't... Yes, I can hear my phone, okay? I'm aware it's there. But priorities. Hello. Hello. Do an Iron Man series. There may be thoughts. There may be thoughts. It's not the next one, but there may be thoughts. You do a Slayer series, real. You, Iron Man? What's wrong with Iron Man? Favorite cocktail, old-fashioned. Or a whiskey sour. Either or. They're both great. 20 hours? You yourself hate Iron Man. I do not hate Iron Man. I have never claimed to hate Iron Man. I just don't play Iron Man because I don't play Iron Man as my main profile because I like Slayers too much. I don't hate Iron Man. I just don't play it as a main profile. How much coin per hour does a bricklaying gig generate? I don't know. Any mod in your mod folder where you can bind keybinds for certain commands? Yep. It's called command keys, and you press K to open it. New profile to Blaze 9, easy work. I mean, it wouldn't be difficult. But once again, it'd just be the exact same thing as the E-Man one, which I don't really want to do the exact same series twice in a row. Like, when I say exact same series, I mean it would literally be the same thing. Did you have fun with the E-Man profile? Oh, hell yeah. The E-Man profile was amazing. But I wouldn't want to do basically the same series. Blaze would be the same thing as Enderman Slayer, just longer. Is pretty much the difference there. It would just be more time spent hunting in the beginning. Because there's just not another particularly valid way to make so much money so quickly. Unfortunately. I mean, like, you know, there's seasonal things that, like, Year of the Pig's good, but I can't guarantee on stuff like that. Although, chat, actually, I can say one series that will be technically returning, actually, which is Slayer to Hyperion, just in a bit of a different format. A little bit of a different format than the first time around. Because let's be real, first time was too easy. First time was a little easy and a little boring. So that is gonna return. Just a little different. Just a little bit different. For like 20 seconds. I can just go and give you one. Iron Man says hype? No, that literally is impossible. Where am I? That's not even possible. Wait, I have your phone number. Fuck. Hey, Jacob. I need my medals. Thank you. All right. So you wanted netherwart pouch? Yeah. And just double check that I'm right here. Boop. You just grab one of those. Wait, what was your IGN again? I forgot. I forgot what your IGN. What now? I need money, so I'm back to Blaze for a bit. Or at least, I'm gonna be back to Blaze off stream, because apparently I get grief nowadays. But, yeah, I'm back to Blaze for now. Unfortunately, it might be Jova. Those tickets worth million. Yeah, they were worth a little bit. How much were they worth? 6 mil. Are people still this toxic? Yeah, of course. There you go. Forgot rates because I don't play anymore, but I don't know rates either. I'll be for real. I don't really know rates either. I have like 13,000 of tickets. That's a few tickets. Okay. I keep trying to type warp drag. I might actually have muscle memory already. We might actually have muscle memory obtained already. Jesus Christ. Yo, can I have a mini boss, please? Thanks. Much appreciated. Worth 1.2 bill worth of ticket? Damn, okay. That's, yeah, that's a few tickets. That's a couple of tickets you got there. It's a few tickets. Can I have them? My minions are hungry. I'm a single father. I'm a single father. I need it. See, chat, the issue with Blaze that I found is that unless you're already leveling a pet, they really need to fix, they really need to change how the Sub-Zero Wisp pet works, in my opinion. Because, like, you can't put stuff in your XP share. You can't put pets in your XP share if you're using a Sub-Zero Wisp, which really sucks. I mean, I guess it might be a little OP. Considering how strong Blaze is for XP. But, like, still. $5,000 tickets is only 200 mil, so something doesn't add up. 13... Oh. Someone might be lying here. We might have a liar in our midst, no? Do I just whack Sword of Bad Health in there instead? Like, that might just be easy, you know? Where is it? Where's my sword? Why do I have so many? Try sell offer? It's Finnegan. Wait for not Finnegan. Got it. Understand. Can't check Bazaar because I'm Iron Man. Assuming you don't run, like, REI and stuff, then. What mod pack are you using? Mine. I'm using my own mod pack. Come on now. I'm gonna download it. Let's go! More people. Farming in the Big 25, me and my homies mine. Oh, bring back the golden days of mining, trust. Shit's going downhill fast. I miss the good old days of mining. No, I don't. Was that a pun on gold mining? It wasn't intentional, but I mean, I guess it worked for the short amount of time we need to hit 3.5k members. Trust. If I get ratted, I'ma spam your Discord DM with toe pics. Wait, don't download it yet. Chat, can someone add a rat real quick? Can someone add a rat real quick? Me making 80+ mil an hour, still goated. Oh, that's fair. But like, what? Wait, damn. Mining still 80 mil an hour? From fucking what? What in God's name are you mining? Shafts. Okay, is that a consistent 80 mil an hour though? Or is that 80 mil an hour per whenever? Oh, umber and tungsten shafts. Okay, that is actually pretty consistent then. Yeah, that would actually be pretty consistent. How long did it take you to get your second greenhouse? 5 minutes? I don't know. It took me a little. It took me a little while to buy all the stuff that I needed. So yeah, maybe about 5 minutes. It might have been 6 minutes. Not sure. One or the other. If you had 10 likes on YouTube, I'm gonna put G7P7 on my farming fortune set. Yeah, yep. You enjoy that. You know Bazaar's a thing, right? Yeah, you know that I'm not an Iron Man, right? Your mod pack link doesn't even work. Oh. The Discord one does. I might have forgot to fix the one in Twitch. I might have forgot to fix the one in Twitch. That would be my bad. Yeah, no. Any updates that I don't enjoy, I just buy my way through. Which, I mean, you know, isn't necessarily the best way to play the game, but if I don't enjoy playing it, I'm just gonna buy my way through it at the end of the day. And I don't think you can enjoy Greenhouse. I genuinely do not think Greenhouse is possible to be enjoyed because it's just AFK. Like, I do not think you can enjoy the process of doing the greenhouse. Isn't it? Or just Forge, it's Modrinth. 10 compost bundles, that's like 20 mil? Yeah. I know. It's expensive. I know it's expensive. Figures out Modrinth. It's the place where it's literally the place where almost every single 121 mod is downloaded off of. It's also a client. It is where it's pretty much where every mod comes from. And before you say, oh, you can download mods off Prism, the Prism gets them from Prism downloads via Modrinth. Baracteria is here. Got a shit ton of prime mods. Ooh. Let's go. Are they good ones, or? Because I know sometimes they can be a little ass. They can be a little mid. I love this song. I mean, I kind of would have expected that you wouldn't have. I didn't think that you would have redeemed a song that you don't like. By the way, chat, it feels so good to have a turn back. It feels so nice to have my turn back. I might have to gain even more money and do a dragon stream at some point. Because having the turn back feels nice. It is a good one. It feels good. It feels good. I've missed my Terminator for the short period of time that I didn't have it. Have you already deleted the E-Man 7 profile? Yep. Dragon is loss of money. Yeah, I am well aware Dragon is a loss of money. I am very aware. I am very aware that dragons are a loss of money. I've got one pet. One epic pet. I have gained one epic pet. And at least 500 of those have been 8-eye dragons. Technically, yeah, I bought all the eyes. I give the eyes people to place. But yeah, I just haven't done enough dragons yet. Exactly. Exactly. I just haven't done enough dragons. I just gotta do more. I mean, dragons are pretty. I do like dragons. They're enjoyable. They cost a fuck ton. But oh, this server ain't good. Oh, this server ain't good. Oh, this server ain't good. So how's life been? It's been pretty good. It's been pretty damn good. I've been enjoying making videos a lot, actually. And thus have been making a lot of them. God fucking damn it. Already back to Blaze. I need the money, man. I really need the money. My minions eat up my coins. They slurp that shit up like ramen. Alright, I guess I'm getting a new lobby. Was the E-Man 7 worth it? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. What minions are you using? 32 tier 12 rev minions, all of them permanently hypercatalyst. They end up costing me a little bit of money. Since I don't really level pets with them. But why? Combat XP. Ninth place on the combat leaderboard isn't good enough, you see. It's a little bit too low. You don't level pets? Yeah, I don't bother. I can't bother to put anything in my XP share. You going for number 1? Oh, hell no. Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance am I going for number 1. But, top 5 would be nice. When will you start leveling wolf pets? On God. Wait, actually, that's not a terrible idea. Nah, I'm not brain damaged enough to play the game in the same way that the number 1 and 2 players do. Because whilst we inhabit the same part of the game, they don't kill bosses. They just fly around with Hyperions and kill everything. How much XP does number 1 have? Oh, so fucking much. What's this beautiful shader called? It would be Rethinking Voxels. I don't know now, actually, to be fair. I don't know now. A fuck ton. A fuck ton. It's been a little while since I looked at the leaderboard. Right, he's got his fucking API off. Bastard. Of course he does. Of course he's got his fucking API off. This little shit. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. Slash leaderboard. Leaderboard. Combat skill experience. Who's number 1 and 2? Arzine and Arout. 18 billion and 16 billion. Well, 18 billion and 17 billion is the number 1 and 2. It's quite a lot. Oh, chat, I might be cooked. I have so... Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not even close. Bro, I'm like a billion XP behind Dorings. Chat, this ain't good. This ain't it. This ain't meta. This ain't meta. I'm like a billion XP behind. Shit. New garden patch incoming. For what, though? Find through all the rare mutations onto the epics? W? Yo, watch the admins make it worse again. Bro, look. Nerfing the mutations was fine. They're way too OP. Why'd they nerf? Hopefully they're making the Sawdust a little bit better. XP mod by the... I get absolutely destroyed by the people on the... Look. I mean, okay. In my defense... I do play other profiles. I don't just play my main profile. In my defense, I do other stuff other than just grind. Anyone know how much of Infernal carry? Isn't it like 40 mil? 35 mil? For a farming event? What, the soup? Big soup? Are we talking about big soup? I say just remove Sawdust from greenhouse. No, I don't think Sawdust is bad. I just think there needs to be better ways to obtain it. Is all. Harvest Festival, big soup. Big soup. Did they release something? Nah, not yet. People who buy tier 4 blaze carries hurt my brain. Yeah, trust. Bro, why would you, I do not understand why you would buy a blaze carry. Though. Like, there's just no need. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. E-Man makes sense. I understand why. I don't agree with it. But, like, I understand why you get carried in E-Man, because you actually have important things to get from it. But why are we getting carried in Blaze? Blaze is useless. Why are we getting carried in the useless one? Like, the entire point to Blaze is that you make a shit ton of money from it. That's the whole point to Blaze. Only with a shield, be more comfortable since you don't have to look down. I'm not bothered. I don't think it would really matter as I'm just kind of used to it. Yo, Yusuf, how are we doing? Besides, I like to use it to teleport out of the way of fire pits that spawn directly beneath, that usually would spawn there. It makes my life a little bit easier. And Shadow Warp wouldn't really do that. But yeah, Blaze carries also cost so much money. Which I will have to farm for 583 hours to get max Sawdust at my current rate. Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's a joke that the event was announced like a month ago, but tomorrow will be 4 weeks. Yep. Welcome to hypixel's update release schedule. Here we can see Hypixel's update release schedule. Can't see anything? Me neither. How do you use keybinds with your mods? It's command keys. That does all the chat macros. If that's what you're asking. If you're asking about just normal keybinds, Minecraft settings? Hey, welcome back, Royce. Welcome back. How was the walk? Is there any mod for calculating sawdust? Not that I know of. I mean, probably. Okay, well. Yo, that shit's not natural. That shit ain't natural. What is it? Command keys. It's called command keys. It's great. You just press K on your keyboard and it brings up the menu. Rather useful, I say. Yo, JBabyMC, was good. How we doing? You should start streaming on TikTok too. No, I don't want to do that. I like reading my chat. And I don't think I'd be able to maintain sanity with reading TikTok chat. I have seen other people's TikTok chats. I do not think I'd be able to maintain sanity. It's hard enough as it is right now. Finally back to Blaze? Yeah, I know. Look, it's a small relapse. It's a small relapse. It's nothing major. Small, tiny little relapse. I probably won't stream much Blaze, to be fair, unfortunately. Said it would never happen. Yeah, unfortunately, I need money. But like what? I probably won't realistically stream very much Blaze, simply due to griefing. You've been doing Blaze for the past 5 days. Hey chat, anybody want to explain to Redfish why that doesn't make sense, or shall I do it? Anyone want to explain why that statement doesn't make sense? I'm happy to do it if no one else wants to, but if someone yeah, Redfish, you see, the reason that I had daggers in my inventory is because they were in my inventory when I started the E-Man Slayer profile. And I finished the E-Man Slayer profile 2 days ago. And now, believe it or not, they were still in my inventory when that happened. So you got a frick ton of chores now? Alright, well, see ya. I wonder if I can play on 2 profiles at the same time. Legally, no. Physically, yes. Want to see what a 5-bill farming set looks like? Not really. I'll be completely honest. Sorry if that sounds rude, but not really. Supermodels, South Arcade. Got you. No, not farming setup, Matt. Not farming setup, J-Hawk. Just farming set. Just the armor, I would assume. Does Bro think he's invisible? Does he think he's invisible? Does like... Ah! What the fuck? What is he just... Bro, weeping angel looking at? What the fuck? Well... Ah! What do you want? Doesn't move unless he's not looked at. Oh, I might have to start just hyping blazes in my spare time. I gotta catch up somehow in combat XP. I gotta catch up somehow. Did you know the Bloodroom Princess 2 to 5 secrets per... Hold up a minute. Hold on a minute. That's an overwhelming message. 1 second. Got 3 handles, 2 scrolls, and 264. We all hate watch him, right? Yeah. So who are you talking about? I'm gonna assume it's iCal, because no, because he didn't get 3 scrolls. ZJ maybe? I'm talking about biggest. Oh, him. Right. Chad, how do all skyblock streamers somehow end up being Bloodroom princesses? How does this happen? How do we all end up going down the same route? Everyone ends up in the Bloodroom somehow. Because they all suck at the game. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Did you see the 1 second Bloodroom skip? No? I can't say that I did. Why can't I shoot my hook through the cauldron? That sounds so stupid to say, but you get my point. Like, why can't I do that? Bad game. Terribly designed video game, that's why. Iron can't go through iron. And yet it can go through a 6-foot it can go through a 6-foot stone wall. Okay, so it can go through there. Can it go through here? I see why. I see why it can't go through the cauldron. So it can go through the cauldron, but if I'm too close to the wall, it just gets placed on the wall. Got it. This game is so cooked. It's so fucked. Right-click interaction. Yeah, this game might be cooked, Chad. This game might be cooked. Hypixel might be cooked. Hey, can I get another dice, please? I've done 100 kills. What do you mean, can I get another dice? Bro, I've barely done any. I don't deserve another dice. And what bullshit am I asking for here? It's interactable on 1.8. Fire is just stupid. I never said that it wasn't interactable on 1.8. I know, I never said it wasn't. Wait, were you, Do a flip. That deserves a die roll. What do I invest in during Diana to make some money? I have no idea. I wish I knew, but I didn't. Probably nothing that's from Diana. Because somehow the prices just keep going down. All the stuff that Red Dragon get only the coins only from farming might have been a stupid. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not that bad. Calling fire stupid, but spells vanilla. Okay, look, it's fair to call me stupid, okay? Whether you can spell or not, it's fair to call me stupid. I don't think that we can argue this. Like, that's understandable and frankly acceptable. We hate on the dyslexics. Well, as a dyslexic person, I feel like I have the right to hate on other dyslexic people, you know? What the tracking stat at Diana Mayer? What do you mean, what the tracking stat? What? The tracking stat just means you get more burrows, no? Let us dyslexics fuck up spelling. Yeah, you can fuck up spelling. I'm just gonna laugh at you every time you do. Like, you're allowed to fuck up your spelling. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna laugh at you. That's why I laugh at you. Exactly! Damn, double standards. Disgusting. Despicable. Alright. Oh shit, I did not look at the clock. Please don't cocoon again. That would not be meta for me. Please don't do that. I should probably, you know, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do what Brain said. I'm gonna roll myself, and then I'm gonna roll the dice. Only a 2 hour straight. Yeah, I know. I had stuff to do today. Look, I've been busy as fuck recently. Like what? The finale video was meant to come out yesterday. I just didn't have time because I wasn't in all day. I'm gonna do what Brain said. I'm gonna roll dice whilst rolling myself. Yeah, I've got nothing tomorrow, but I've got stuff tonight. I've got to go out tonight. All right, let me roll here. Right. 1 roll. Shit. 2 roll. Shit. On chair. Okay, I guess we got 3 rolls. What? 1. So now I'm simply, yeah, pretty much. I have my keys in my pocket. Probably shouldn't do that. 1 more roll. Fair enough. Shit! Okay, we run it back. We run it back. We run it back. We run it back. Another roll. 3, 2, 1. I kicked my door. That really hurt. I kicked my door. That was painful. 1 second. I don't want to do that again. How do I keep scrolling? That doesn't even make sense. How does that doesn't make sense. How do I keep scrolling? I'm not even touching my scroll wheel, chat. Can I unbind my scroll wheel? Is there anything I can do to unbind my scroll wheel? Nope. Alright, sick. Pack? It's a mixture of Lucy's packs that's in my Discord. Turn sensitivity really low. I feel like that wouldn't work. Shit. Full hotbar of dice. Yeah, I mean, that would technically work, actually, wouldn't it? That would technically work, so... We could do that. Not today, though. Not today. Can't do that today. I gotta do that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. I will keep this dice, though. I will keep this dice. I'll keep hold of it. Alright, chat. Alright, it's been a fun one. It's been a fun one. I gotta run. I lost track of time. I gotta run. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back on the main profile for a bit longer. And then I'm gonna start a new series. Some point next week, maybe. Not sure. Other than that, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.